Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure, as principal of Bellefontaine High School, to welcome you to the 128th commencement of Bellefontaine High School for the class of 1997. Would you please stand for the national anthem?
Greetings, everyone. To the Board of Education, administration, faculty and staff, to our families and friends, and to the entire community of Bellefontaine. On behalf of the Bellefontaine High School class of 1997, we thank you. Your leadership, discipline, commitment, and direction is why we are brought forth before you today. Without the help of our teachers and our parents, we probably would not have been able to celebrate this on this occasion. Your dedication and warmth are tremendously appreciated. To my classmates, we have spent 13 long years of our life in hope of achieving one common goal, and that is commencement. Without the friendships we have made, we could not have laughed, cried, or had so many enjoyable moments. We have overcome many obstacles and shared the ups and downs in unity. We have achieved successes in academics, athletics, and music, with no other class before us has accomplished. Above all else, the class of 1997 is linked as a whole through love and care for one another. As we go out, those friendships will not be forgotten. They will forever be cherished within all of us. For today does not mark the end, but truly the beginning. If we could only tell the clock of time to stop and hold those moments just a little longer. But the time has come to conclude our education here at BHS. And that education will be the foundation for what lies ahead. We realize now we must follow our future and leave our mark on the world. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once stated, the only gift is a portion of thyself. What portion of ourselves will we give back to the world? Will we be patient and kind? Will we stop along the way to help others? Will we be able to sacrifice what we are for what we could become? Will we work diligently and ethically to achieve our goals? Will we give the world the best we have to offer? Will we remember to smile and to never lose that passion for living life fully each and every day? Will we remember to shape our lives not by what we carry with us, but what we leave behind for others? Will we respect others in a beautiful world that God has given us? Will we maintain a sense of the past to recall and uphold all that is meaningful in our country and society? I hope these are the few gifts that the class of 97 will give back to the world. And now as we say our farewell, remember that if you love someone, you have to let them go. If they are truly yours, they will return. It is time for us to go, and we hope to always return. May health, happiness, and peace be with all of us. God bless. Thank you.
Don't be afraid of the It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you those members of the graduating class who have been recognized by area, state, and national organizations through the awarding of scholarships and special awards. Before I begin, the Bellefontaine High School administration, faculty, staff, and senior class would like to take this opportunity to express their appreciation to the many clubs, organizations, institutions, and individuals who have worked so hard to make these awards possible. Their efforts certainly exhibit the pride and enthusiasm that the Bellefontaine community has in its school system. The awards, which were presented at a special ceremony on Wednesday and are being recognized here today, total $62,050. To those members of the class being recognized, when you hear your name called, would you please stand and remain standing until all your information has been read? And because of time constraints, we would ask that the audience please hold their applause until all the recipients have been recognized. First of all, the locally awarded scholarships. David Mendel Lewis. The Bellefontaine City Board of Education Academic Effie Patterson Memorial Scholarship, an award of $1,500 presented this year to David Mendel Lewis, the son of Tom and Susan Lewis. David will be attending The Ohio State University in Columbus. Jason Tuttle, Chris Longenecker, and Rudy Kaufman. The Bellefontaine City Board of Education Academic Scholarships, 3 scholarships, each valued at $1,000 each, presented this year to Jason Tuttle, the son of George and Bonnie Tuttle, who will be attending the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. To Chris Longenecker, the son of Randall and Marla Longenecker, who will be attending Eastern Mennonite University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And to Rudy Kaufman, the son of Roger and Rachel Kaufman, who will be attending Eastern Mennonite University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Kathleen Sims, Joe Faust, and Krista Voss. The Susie Parker Memorial Scholarships, each valued at $2,000 each, going this year to Kathleen Sims, the daughter of Daniel and Melanie Sims, who will be attending The Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio. To Joe Faust, the son of Chris and Kathy Faust, who will be attending Goshen College in Goshen, Indiana. And to Krista Voss, the daughter of Mike and Teresa Voss, who will be attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. Jessamy Ann Jones. The Kiwanis Club of Bellefontaine Scholarship Award, an award of $1,000 presented this year to Jessamy Ann Jones, the daughter of Mark and Rebecca Jones. Jessamy will be attending the University of Toledo in Toledo, Ohio. Kane Robert Fisher and Stephanie Ann Ross. The Harold Kerr Post, number 173 of the American Legion Scholarships. Each scholarship valued at $1,000 and presented this year to Kane Robert Fisher, the son of Bill Fisher and Deb Larrick, who will be attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and to Stephanie Ross, the daughter of John and Francie Ross, who will be attending Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. Brandy Marie Smith. The J.C. Scholarship Award, an award of $1,000 presented this year to Brandy Marie Smith, the daughter of Clay and Cindy Phelps, who will be attending Northwestern College in Lima, Ohio. Eva Catherine Meyer and Laura Jane Kern. The Noble McFarland Memorial Scholarships, awards of $1,500 each going to Eva Catherine Meyer, the daughter of Jay and Mary Jane Meyer, who will be attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and to Laura Jane Kern, the daughter of Alan and Rosanna Kern, who will be attending Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. Christina Marie Mitchell. The Paula Kunter Educational Scholarship Award, an award of $1,200 presented this year to Christina Mitchell, the daughter of Bob and Cheryl Mitchell. Christina will be attending Mount Union College in Alliance, Ohio. Christina Mitchell. The Don Harris Memorial Music Scholarship, an award of $500 presented this year to Christina Mitchell, the daughter of Bob and Cheryl Mitchell. Thank you. The BPO Elks Scholarship this year to Jessamy Jones. The award of $1,000 presented to Jessamy Ann Jones. Brooke Ratliff. The A.E. Knowlton Foundation Scholarship, an award of $1,000 presented to Brooke Nicole Ratliff, the daughter of Elaine Ratliff and Larry Ratliff. Brooke will be attending The Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio. Trey Daring. The Robert L. and Helen E. Ginn Memorial Scholarship, an award valued at $500 being presented this year to Trey Frederick Daring, the son of Dane and Mindy Daring, who will be attending the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. Brandy Marie Smith and Dustin David Stolley. The Dr. Earl Sloan Business Scholarships, awards of $500 each, presented to Brandy Marie Smith and to Dustin David Stolley, the son of David Stolley and Becky Stolley, who will be attending the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. Kane Robert Fisher. The Jim Stolley Memorial Scholarship, an award valued at $400, presented to Kane Robert Fisher. Jamie Talisha Brown. The Dutch Wilde Bellefontaine High School Athletic Booster Scholarship, an award of $1,000 presented this year to Jamie Talisha Brown, the daughter of Beverly Brown and James Brown, who will be attending Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. Jason Tuttle and Laura Kern. The Bellefontaine Exchange Club Scholarships, awards of $1,000 each, presented this year to Jason John Tuttle and to Laura Jane Kern of Bellefontaine. Joseph Cullen Faust, David Mendel Lewis, and Melissa Jane Rash. The Bellefontaine Rotary Club Scholarships, awards of $1,000 each, presented this year to Joseph Cullen Faust, to David Mendel Lewis, and to Melissa Jane Rash, the daughter of George and Angela Rash, who will be attending the University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida. Josh Bowser. The A. Crux Frank Robinaugh Memorial Scholarship, an award of $1,000 presented in 1997 to Joshua Allen Bowser, the son of Rick and Sandy Bowser. Joshua will be attending Ohio Wesleyan University in Delaware, Ohio. Clinton Pratt. The Mary Eleanor Morris Columbus Foundation Scholarship, an award of $1,000 per year, renewable for 4 years for a total possibility of $4,000, to Clinton James Pratt, the son of Mark and Lynn Pratt, who will be attending the Cincinnati Bible College in Cincinnati, Ohio. Kathleen Sims. The Betsy Luring Scholarship from the Rake and Hoe Garden Club, an award of $500 being presented this year to Kathleen Melanie Sims. Julie Ann Brown and Kathleen Sims. The American Legion Auxiliary of the Harold Kerr Post number 173 scholarships, awards of $500 each, presented this year to Julie Ann Brown, the daughter of Mike and Janet Brown, who will be attending Bowling Green State University in Bowling Green, Ohio, and to Kathleen Melanie Sims. Nicholas Edward Wallace. The T.P. Lanes Bellefontaine Bowling Association Scholarship, an award of $500 presented this year to Nicholas Edward Wallace, the son of Ed and Kathy Wallace, who will be attending Ashland University in Ashland, Ohio. Logan Patrick Versell. The Midwest Savings Bank Scholarship, an award of $250, presented this year to Logan Patrick Versell, the son of Jane Blakesley and Dennis and Bonnie Versell. Logan will be attending the University of Dayton in Dayton, Ohio. Randon Michael Myers. The Jackie Kellogg Scholarship, an award of $500, presented this year to Randon Michael Myers, the son of Fred and Carol Myers. He will be attending Johnson and Wales University in Charleston, South Carolina. Christina Mitchell and Shannon Foreman. The Ohio Association of Public School Employees Scholarship, 2 awards this year of $400 each, presented to Christina Mitchell and to Shannon Foreman, the daughter of Lester and Jerry Foreman, who will be attending the University of Toledo, Toledo, Ohio. Krista Voss. The Logan County Co-op Scholarship, an award of $500 presented this year to Krista Michelle Voss. Sarah Hemmer. The Voiture 59 Logan County Nursing Scholarship, an award of $1,000 presented this year to Sarah Geyer Hemmer, the daughter of Martha Ann Hemmer, who will be attending Columbus State Community College in Columbus, Ohio. Brian Christopher Hunt. The Sloan Incentive Award, a $1,000 award presented to Brian Christopher Hunt, the son of Janet Hunt and Dennis Hunt, who will be attending Northwestern College in Lima, Ohio. Jamie Brown. The Stephanie Marie Storr Memorial Scholarship, an award of $500 presented this year to Jamie Talisha Brown. Stephanie Ross, Natasha Pratt, Chris Longenecker, Will Kennedy, Julie Brown, Christina Vermillion. The Bellefontaine Key Club Scholarships, 6 in total, each at a value of $500, presented to Stephanie Ann Ross, also to Marie Natasha Pratt, the daughter of Michael and Maria Pratt, who will be attending the University of South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, to Christopher Todd Longenecker, to Will Raymond Kennedy, the son of Reagan and Julie Kennedy, who will be attending Ohio University in Athens, Ohio, to Julie Ann Brown, and to Christina Lynn Vermillion, the daughter of Jim and Teresa Vermillion, who will be attending Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. In addition to those local scholarships, we have 3 out-of-county scholarships that are awarded, and we'd like to do those at this time. First of all, Krista Voss and David Lewis. The Ohio Academic Scholarships, $2,000 per year for a total of 4 years, presented this year to Krista Voss and to David Lewis. Christopher Longenecker. The Robert C. Byrd Honors Scholarship, established by the United States Congress, a value of $1,100 per year, renewable for 4 years for a total possibility of $4,400, to Christopher Todd Longenecker. In addition to those monetary awards, I have this distinct pleasure of presenting the non-monetary Harold Kerr Post number 173 of the American Legion Award winners. These awards are based on leadership, the ability to get along, creativity, and skillfulness in the art of diplomacy. The students are elected by a vote of their class members. Those seniors who we would like to have stand as your name is read: 1 boy, one girl, elected by the class, Eva Meyer and Patrick Schmidt. In addition to the senior members, 2 members of the freshman class are also distinguished by the American Legion for awards, and they too are voted upon by their classmates under the same criteria. It is our pleasure to introduce, and I would like to have those freshman members come to the stage as their names are called. Catherine Thompson, the daughter of Gary and Peggy Thompson, and Jason Stanford, the son of Pat Denlinger and Ron Stanford.
Members of the Board of Education, Mr. O'Connor, Mr. Bell, fellow administrators, members of the faculty, honored guests, parents, and members of the graduating class. I am very pleased at this time to present to you the top 10 students of the class of 1997. These students have worked very hard during the last 4 years to attain a very high degree of academic excellence. They are to be commended for their persistence of such an important goal. You as parents are also to be commended for your constant efforts in instilling scholarship into the lives of these fine young adults. We at Bellefontaine High School are very proud of these young people and the contributions that they make to our school and to the community. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 students of the class of 1997. You are asked please to hold your applause until all have received their certificates. Number 10, Maria Natasha Pratt, daughter of Mike and Marie Pratt. Number 9, Rudy David Booker Kaufman, son of Roger and Rachel Kaufman. Congratulations, Rudy. Thank you. I am now very pleased to present to you the following 8 1997 valedictorians who have maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average throughout the past 4 years. They technically are all number 1. In alphabetical order, Laura Jane Kern, daughter of Alan and Rosanna Kern. David Mendel Lewis, son of Tom and Susan Lewis. Christopher Todd Longenecker, son of Randall and Marla Longenecker. Eva Catherine Meyer, daughter of Jay and Mary Jane Meyer. Molly Marie Munns, daughter of Butch and Billy Munns. Melissa Jane Rash, daughter of George Rash and Angela Rash. Jason John Tuttle, son of George and Bonnie Tuttle. And finally, Krista Michelle Voss, daughter of Mike and Teresa Voss. Applause, please. Thank you. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce Mr. Michael Bell, Superintendent of Bellefontaine City Schools, who will introduce our speaker for the day. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank each one of you who said that little prayer or gave us a wish this morning that the weather would hold out. For one, it's not raining. For two, we don't need sunscreen. And for three, someone overdid it on the air conditioning because we have quite a bit of that today. But we welcome you today. Honored graduates, platform guests, faculty, parents, family, and friends. A number of years ago, we started the practice of honoring Bellefontaine graduates as our commencement speakers. Thomas E. O'Connor, native of this city and graduate of Bellefontaine High School, received a Bachelor's of Arts and a Bachelor of Engineering Science from the University of Notre Dame and his Juris Doctor from the University of Michigan Law School. Most of us remember him as Judge O'Connor, Logan County Municipal Judge from 1974 to 1985. Tom is presently a registered patent attorney with Arter and Haddon. He graduated valedictorian of his class of 122. Other family members graduating from BHS include his wife, Adrian, their 4 children, and his father. The O'Connor children have been successful in their chosen fields as doctor, lawyer, social worker, and business person. In doing my research on Tom O'Connor, I pulled his accum from the files, and yes, we do keep all accums for historical reasons. He had taken part in basketball, track, football, Latin club, student council, high Y, drama, high life, senior play, thespians, and key club. He was a straight-A student. He received only 1 B in high school, and that was from his physical education teacher. At the time, he was captain of the football team. As a parent in the district, he was active on levy committees, president of the Western PTO, and was well known as being one of our football team's strongest parent cheerleaders. He started the Dad's Club, donated the touchdown bell, edited Go Chief, organized pep rallies, and team tunnels. It's reported that he painted a chieftain on the side of his truck, installed speakers, and announced to the whole downtown area to attend football games. Although he no longer is dressed in red and black, I'm sure a lot of his heart belongs to BHS. Tom, it is nice to welcome you back to Bellefontaine High School.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Bell. The explanation of that B would be longer than my speech, so I'll pass it. Members of the Board of Education, parents, educators, and staff, congratulations for this wonderful day. Primarily here today, we are gathered to congratulate the greatest Bellefontaine High School graduating class, the class of 1997. Let us give them right now their official round of applause. When it was announced I was going to be the speaker, some of my friends asked me but one question, and that is, how long is this going to be? These dear friends perhaps forgot momentarily that I was Irish. As many of you know, an Irish wake is quite a party. At the Irish wake, the corpse is very much like a commencement speaker. He's necessary for the party, but he's not expected to say very much. Mindful of that, and mindful of the fact that the greatest speech of all time, the Gettysburg Address, was under 3 minutes, and mindful of the fact that I have but a single message for this class, I'll keep that single message in suspense for a moment, because I wish to give special recognition to a few people and groups of people. First of all, and appropriately over where the cheerleaders normally are, is my mother, Margaret O'Connor. Her next birthday will have a 9 in it and a 0 in it. We call her the Energizer Grammy because she keeps ticking in service of her family and in numerous community organizations. And I'm going to embarrass her by asking her to stand up at this time. Seated next to her is another great lady of this community, the mother of my wife, Adrian, Edith Ritchie, who at 39 is one of the sweetest ladies you will ever want to meet. I will also embarrass her by asking her to stand up and be recognized. Behind me is Assistant Principal Horn. I will not let him escape into the anonymity of the second row. I want to thank Dick Horn for being here after that little trip that he took to Columbus last February, but primarily for being the great classroom teacher that he is, and for the inspiration he gave to all of my 4 children as they went through Bellefontaine High School. Dick's classroom excellence is in keeping with the classroom excellence of many teachers that I had. Some of you may know these. Some of you may have to go to the Logan County Historical Museum to recall all these folks. But I had great teachers. Doc Lautenbach, Grace Oddie for 4 years of Latin, Ed Bewley, Myron Hurley, Owen Shirk, and the list goes on and on. These are great teachers, and Dick, I congratulate you on your classroom excellence on behalf of all past excellent classroom teachers in Bellefontaine High School, both past and present. Finally, I would like to congratulate the community itself for patting the educational community on the back last May by passing the levy by such a decisive margin. By doing that, you've said what I think you should have said, which is good job and keep at it. Now that single message that I've referred to. There is no question today that you should thank your parents and that you should pat yourself on the back. That's a given. My message is how you do that. You do that by living enthusiastically, life to the fullest, and by approaching each day with enthusiasm for the rest of your life. That is the way you thank your parents, and that is the way you pat yourself on the back. Of course, we want you to fly. We want you to dream. But you're intelligent, and you know that occasionally you will fail, and the dreams won't come true quite as you imagine them. But be prepared for that. A few years ago, in fact, quite a few years ago, there was a gangly politician in Illinois, and he ran for everything, and he lost time and time again. That man, of course, was Abraham Lincoln. A few decades later, there was a guy that wanted to start a car company. And he started one, went into bankruptcy. He started another, it went into bankruptcy. Finally, Henry Ford got it right. Much later, there was a skinny kid in North Carolina, and he tried out for the basketball team, and he was cut. Michael Jordan finally developed some skills along the way. Another kind of eccentric student was dismissed, not from one school, but from 2 schools as incompetent. And a few years later, Albert Einstein got a few things figured out and made a real contribution. These really are famous examples, not particularly novel to this speech. And I don't like them to the extent they suggest that you cannot be successful unless you become a Bill Gates of Microsoft or a Ted Turner and Oprah Winfrey, to wit, rich and famous. You can all succeed by taking my simple suggestion today is that you can succeed and you can thank your parents and pat yourself on the back by living life enthusiastically every step of the way. Of one thing I'm certain, and that is the future that you face is going to explode in terms of technological development. The patent office right now is full of applications on great innovations. Research and development laboratories around the world are full of things on the drawing board that is going to assure the 21st century of being an exciting century in terms of the physical universe. But your place in this universe is what we want to focus on today. And no matter what cards you are dealt, no matter what decisions you make, or what decisions are made for you by the circumstances that you find yourself presented with, you all can be number one. You all can be a great success by approaching every moment of your life with enthusiasm and by treating all the people in your lives with care and sensitivity. We will miss you. You are truly a great class. And over time, trust me, you will miss each other very, very much. I thank you very much for having me here today. Congratulations to all of you. Good luck, and lead your life with that enthusiasm that is embodied in my favorite expression, let's go Chiefs. Thank you.
I would like to thank the many members of the high school staff, the senior advisors, and members of the National Honor Society for their help in preparation for our commencement today. I also would like to thank Mr. O'Connor for his fine speech. At this time, I'd like to present Dr. Roger Saul, who is President of the Board of Education, who'd like to make a few remarks.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate each one of you seniors for your achievements and the successes which have culminated in your presence here today. I'd also like to thank the parents, the families, and the friends, because we know that your involvement has been an important ingredient to the achievements of these seniors. The foundation has been laid for you. Whether you let it crumble or whether you choose to build upon it is your decision. Through all of your accomplishments, you've capitalized on the opportunities presented by your educational experience, and you've learned what it takes to be successful. The challenge to you on this commencement day is to take what you've learned these past 13 years and apply it to your future endeavors. Dr. Bernadine Healy is the Dean of the Ohio State University College of Medicine and a former administrator with the National Institutes of Health. I recently read a quote from her which I think is very appropriate for us to consider today as you strike out in your new life directions. She said, and I quote, "As a physician who has been deeply privileged to share the most profound moments of people's lives, including their final moments, let me tell you a secret. People facing death don't think about what degrees they have earned, what positions they may have held, or how much wealth they have accumulated. At the end, what really matters, and is a good measure of a past life, is who you loved and who loved you. The circle of love is everything," unquote. Whatever your goals, whatever your definition of success, I hope that your success will find that you've surrounded yourself with love and that you will find the God-given joy of being at peace with yourself, because in the end, that's all that really matters. Once again, on behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations and good luck.
As principal of Bellefontaine High School, I am tremendously proud to present to attending educators, the community, parents, attending friends and relatives, the seniors who will receive their diplomas. I hereby certify that all present have met all local and state standards for graduation from Bellefontaine High School. This accomplishment represents more than 4 years at the high school. It represents the efforts of many teachers over more than a 12-year period. We certainly want to congratulate both the students for their dedication and their parents for serving as their guide. Today represents a milestone in their life. It is time to get on with that life and to prepare to meet their destinies. It is a bittersweet time for me as principal. These students are talented academically, artistically, musically, and athletically. They have run the course and are ready to enter the next phase of their lives. But it is time to say goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 1997 graduates of Bellefontaine High School. Will the members of the class please prepare to receive their diplomas? In order that all names can be heard, and so all students may receive their diplomas with dignity, it is requested that you please refrain from applause until all have received their diplomas. Thank you. Patrick Thomas Schmidt. Laura Jane Kern. David Mendel Lewis. Christopher Todd Longenecker. Eva Catherine Meyer. Molly Marie Munns. Melissa Jane Rash. Jason John Tuttle. Krista Michelle Voss. Derek Dean Anderson. Jessica Dawn Arbogast. Nicholas Paul Augustus. Annie Marie Bailey. Anna Lee Baldridge. Jameson Lee Barker. Robert Michael Bishop. Joshua Allen Bowser. Shannon Elizabeth Bowser. Kelly Ann Bretlinger. Jamie Talisha Brown. Julie Ann Brown. Crystal Lynn Broyles. Lyle Brent Brunke. Stephanie Lynn Burke. Matthew John Bush. Megan Christine Casey.
Way to go, Pushy.
Michelle Denise Casey. Juan Carlos Castro. Nathan Allen Clem. Nicole Marie Clifton. Beatrice Kokenauer. Nathan Quinton Cooper. They told me to. Lori Christine Cox. Adrian Siobhan Craig. Ann Jeanette Craig. Robert L. Crumrine. Jeremy D. Cummings. Gregory C. Cummins. Christy Marie Cummins. Francis Michael Curley IV. Stephanie Joy Daniels. Trey Frederick Daring. Brianna Marie Davis. Eric Nathaniel Davis. Erica Deal. David Paul Devenbaugh, Jr. Bianca DeNova. Jeremy Downing. Tyler J. Ewing. Corey Dwayne Fanistock. Kane Robert Fisher. Mark Allen Fissel. John J. L. Foreman. Shannon Foreman. Joseph Cullen Faust. Sherilyn Louise Frazier. Jennifer J. Francis. Emily Nicole Frazier. Brandy Nicole Gatchell. Carrie Michelle Gerber. Daniel E. Godwin. Scott Anthony Grant. Teresa Elizabeth Haley. Jamie Lynn Halterman. Julie Ann Hammond. David Harless. Jenny Lynn Harper. Christy Nicole Hames. Christina M. Headings. Sarah Geyer Hemmer. Jason Brandon Hess. Keisha Marie Hoffman. Melissa Ann Hogue. Corey Lynn Holycross. Eli Asa Horn. Jason Kyle Horn. Mary Jo Horsley. Joshua Mark Huffman. Brian Christopher Hunt. Jason Paul Hunt. Lindsay May Inskeep. Jason Matthew Irick. Andrew John Yeager. Michelle Renee James. Kelly Joe Jenkins. Mindy Louise Johnson. Nyla Johnson. Jessamy Ann Jones. Julie Ann Jones. Michael Dean Karg. Rudy David Bucher Kaufman. Aaron Robert Kaler. Carmen Danielle Keith. William Raymond Kennedy. Timothy Kearns. Mark Anthony King. April Marie Kaiser. Micah Jared Kroc. Nicole Denise Kuhn. Tanya Little Dove Larson. Hattie May Legg. Aaron James Lytle. Bradley Humbert Lincolnhoker. Gloria Angel Libertus. Devin Michael Lyons. Ryan Scott Meyer. Jeffrey Allen Marker. Benjamin Richard Martin. Logan Tyrell Mathis. Alyssa Lorraine McCartney. Laren McGuire. Jason Edward Meeker. Danielle Marie Miller. Janice Marie Miller. Christina Marie Mitchell. Douglas Eric Mitchell. Carrie Lynn Moon. Randon Michael Myers. Newell Samuel Nauman. Kelly Annette Neild. Stephen Michael Neff. Raymond Earl Newland III. Sarah A. Norval. Aaron Brew O'Reilly. Joseph Ernest Oakes. Sean Gregory Parrott. Jigna M. Patel. Melanie Renee Payne. Natalie Karen Peters. Alisa Deanne Petty. Ivy Elizabeth Phelps. Amy Elizabeth Poole. Clinton James Pratt. Maria Natasha Pratt. Mara Jolene Price. Scott Frederick Price. Dustin Thomas Ragland. Jessica Ann Rapp. Brooke Nicole Ratliff. Christopher J. Reams. Dawn Kelly Rhodes. Brianne Joy Roberts. John Daniel Rogan. Mindy Marcel Rogan. Lindy Ann Ross. Stephanie Ann Ross. Christina Lynn Rumor. Matthew Allen Sandlin. Jerome Scipio. Ryan James Schaefer. Nicholas Allen Sieg. Kristen Beth Simon. Kathleen Melanie Sims. Ariel Ann Skidmore. Brandy Marie Smith. Gotta turn the page, Gary. Gary Tyron Smith, Jr. Michael A. Smith. William Dale Smith, Jr. Blake Edward St. Clair. Angela M. Stevens. Charles W. Stiles. Dustin David Stolley. Marcus Timothy Taylor. Joseph Gordon Thames. Aaron Adele Tom. Marcus William Vance. Christina Lynn Vermillion. Logan Patrick Versell. Sam Wall. Nicholas Edward Wallace. Sarah Ann Ward. Jillian Nicole Wren. Gregory Brooks Wyckoff. J. Michael Gelton. Amanda Lynn Yoder. Jason Edward Young. Randy Joe Young, Jr. Christina Marie Zell. Tiffany Zell. Now you may applaud. We are of one mind. We have worked. We have striven for the best that we could be. We have labored for knowledge. We have opened our minds to new ideas. We have done all of this and we have succeeded. We've made it through. Yet even as we realize this, we realize this afternoon it's not an ending, but a transition from one phase of our lives to another. It is the step that leads to new and different pathways. There is love and fondness for what we have done, and there is anticipation and joy for that will come soon. We hope that this afternoon will be the start of lives that are productive and satisfying. We hope that these graduates may use the knowledge they have gleaned from this school for the betterment of their lives and for the world. It is our hope that the days spent here may be but the prologue for happy and fulfilling days to come. We wish you lives filled with challenges which allow you to grow, knowledge which will help you succeed, and peace which will make everything else worthwhile. I personally wish you luck, success, and happiness. I am very proud of you all. Will the class of 1997 please rise? Seniors, you may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Bellefontaine High School's most recent alumni. Good luck.